Let's do it. Hey friends, thanks for joining. Today we're gonna make some cookies. We are making Jessica Seinfeld's chocolate chip chickpea cookies. Did you hear that second part? Chocolate chip chickpea cookies. I wanted to hide that part, but we are celebrating National Love Your Children's Day, and we love our children, so real love is hiding vegetables in foods that they will eat. So don't worry about the chickpea part because there's extra butter, there's extra sugar, and extra chocolate chips to make up for it, so.
We're going to cream our butter and our brown sugar. I'm too lazy. I am not gonna go get my big old beater. I'm just going to use my arm.
Yes, because the recipe said you could. It's okay.
We are going to add vanilla extract, 2 egg whites.
I think with this recipe, instead of 2 whites, you could get away with just 1 whole egg.
The next step in the recipe actually says that after you put the egg whites and the vanilla, that you're supposed to put in your chocolate chips and your chickpea and the other optional things in it. And that just doesn't make sense to me because you kind of mess up the chocolate chips, so I'm not going to follow that.
The texture. Yeah, I think that's another reason to do it by hand, so I couldn't imagine putting like the chickpeas specifically in the blender. That might kind of mush it up.
Okay, are you going to put your chickpeas in now? Does it make sense?
No. After all of what you just said. So, we still have salt and baking soda, rolled oats. This is really creamy. This other stuff is mixing in really well.
And our flour, 2 cups of flour.
I'll probably add it in maybe bit by bit.
It's a whole can. Yep. Optional, she says that you can put in some raisins and you can also do some chopped walnuts.
Lick. Chunky. I love that word. Oh, unless, Kat, maybe some of the chickpeas were supposed to get mushed up and be part of the batter and not 100% whole.
It's a lot of chickpeas, like crazy amounts of chickpeas. So I have one of these handy dandy cookie scoopers. If you have one of these will be your best tool. I'm doing some giant scoops because they're just gonna be so good, right?
Don't worry, this is not my first time fooling my children. So I don't know much about Jessica Seinfeld except that she is Jerry Seinfeld's wife and she probably hates that, right?
She is determined to get some chickpeas in her children, and if it means extra butter and a whole bag of chocolate chips. So she does say to push it down in the center to make it a little flatter.
I have 24.
I have 15 cookies.
Wow, you are making the big, yours is gonna take a while to cook.
It's okay, I just have a giant cookie with chickpeas. It's all right. All right, so in the oven, 350 for 11 to 13 minutes. See you in a few. All right, make sure you get a chickpea.
Can't avoid it, there's tons of them. I like it. Are they superb? I don't think so, but they're good. And then when I get the bite of the chickpea, it's just a little bit, I don't taste it as much as it's a texture, like a little bit of dry piece of something in there. I think my kids will eat them too. Would I make it again? Is it like awesome where I would bring it to a party? Probably not.
I say, do not bring these to my party. It's just the chickpeas don't belong here. And my chickpeas, even though I rinsed and drained it, it still is a little salty from like the brine or whatever it was in. I just don't like it at all. But I'll eat it because I have 15 of them. It'll be interesting. Let us know if you make this And if your kids are loving it or they don't even notice it, because I want to know, because I know it's in there. And there's a whole can of it, so it's a lot. So if you do want to make it, maybe do only half a can. Gina is somewhat about it. I'm just not a fan. So let us know if you try it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys again next week.
Okie dokie artichoke.
It does not sound good when it comes out plopping.